Hey there, I'm Hannah from Bold True Life. Welcome back to another guided tapping video. If you've never heard of tapping or emotional freedom technique before, it's a method for processing emotions and releasing stress. And for this video, all you have to do is just follow along and do what I do. If you're interested in learning more about tapping, you can check out the Intro to EFT series that my sister and I recorded a while back. I'll have it linked down below for you. For today's guided session, we are going to be tapping on mom guilt. At the time that this video is being posted, Mother's Day was just a couple of weeks ago here in the US, and so I thought it would be a good time to dedicate a video to all the mamas out there. Entering through the portal of motherhood has definitely been one of the biggest transformations I've ever experienced, and it's been one of the most magical and blessed seasons of my life, but also comes with a lot of challenges. So I really wanted to take time in this video to honor this experience of motherhood and process some of the common emotions that come up along the way, which is why I'm focusing on mom guilt for this video. And I do want to take a moment to say that even if you're not a mother in the traditional sense, but you play the role of caretaker or nurturer for people in your life, then you'll probably relate to a lot of what we'll be tapping on in this video. So please do join us. All right, we can get started. So we'll begin by closing our eyes, taking a deep breath together. If it feels good, you can place your hand on your heart and just check in for a moment. How are you doing right now? When you think of your role as a mother, what comes to mind? What thoughts come up for you? What feelings are you noticing? Are you noticing any sensations in your body? Any tension? Just notice for now. When you have a good sense of how you're doing, you can open your eyes and we'll start tapping right here on the side of the hand, saying, even though I have this mom guilt, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though sometimes I have this mom guilt, I accept myself and how I feel. Even though I have this mom guilt, I accept myself and how I feel. This mom guilt, I love being a mother, but it's the hardest job I've ever had. I love being a mother. I wouldn't change a thing about it. And it's also the hardest thing I've ever done. It's never ending. And it's beautiful. And it's challenging. And I'm so blessed. And it's so hard. Motherhood. So grateful to be a mother. And I'm also tired. And I worry about a lot of things. And I'm constantly thinking ahead, constantly calculating all the details, thinking about everyone and everything around me. And most days, I feel like there's not much time left for me. Most days, I find myself thinking, I need a break. I really need a break. And then I feel guilty about that. But it's true. I do need a break. I do need time to take care of me. I do need time to sit still and do nothing. But every time I do that, the mom guilt kicks in. I feel bad for taking time for myself. I almost feel like I don't deserve it, or like my kids deserve my time more than I do. This mom guilt, all this mom guilt. Anytime I do something else, it almost feels like my heart's in two places. I want to be here with myself, but I also want to be there for my kids. I want to take this time for me, but I also want to give time to my kids. This mom guilt. Oh, this mom guilt. Every time it comes up, it stops me in my tracks. It holds me back from pursuing things that matter to me. Those things that matter to just me. But deep down, I know that when I take time for me, I'm a better mom. I know that when I take care of myself, I can take better care of those around me. Deep down, I know that taking time for me is not selfish. I know that I'm worthy and deserving of a break. But sometimes I forget. So I'm taking this time to remind myself it's okay for me to take a break. It's okay for me to pursue things that I care deeply about. It's okay for me to slow down and do nothing. It's okay for me to just be. I don't need to have everything figured out. I don't need to be a perfect mom. I'm still worthy and deserving of taking a break. I'm doing the best job I can as a mom. Doing everything I can to nurture my kids. And I give myself permission to nurture me too. I give myself permission to take care of me too. I give myself permission to show up for me too. I give myself permission to release this mom guilt. I give myself permission to let it go. I give myself permission to show up for myself the same way that I show up for my kids. And I know that it won't look the same every day. I know that some days it'll be harder to fit in than others. I know that some days it'll be much shorter than other days. That's okay. I'll still take some time to prioritize myself. And I give myself permission to do so without feeling guilty. Letting go of this mom guilt. I'm breaking free of this mom guilt. I'm teaching my kids what it looks like to show up for me. I'm modeling this important lesson for them. But even more than that, I'm taking care of me. I'm showing up for me. And I'm so happy about that. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm letting go of any lingering mom guilt about it. Letting it go fully and completely. Allowing myself to relax. Allowing myself to show up for me. It's okay to show up for me. It's safe to show up for myself. I trust that everything will be taken care of. I am showing up for myself. I am taking time for myself. I am a mother who takes care of herself. I am a mother who takes amazing care of myself. And I'm so grateful for that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a deep breath. How are you feeling? How's your body doing? Take a moment to just check in one last time. If you could use a bit more tapping, you could replay this video, or you could check out some of the previous videos that I've recorded. And if you feel like you could use a little extra support, I teach live weekly classes, and I also offer one-on-one sessions. I would love to work with you. I'll have the information for that link down below. That being said, thank you so much for joining me for this guided tapping session. Remember to take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.